Hi there and welcome to our parent training videos. This is where we can help you get the quickest results with the least stress for you and your child. Please don't worry at all if you have no idea how to help your child learn to read. We can sharpen your saw until it's like cutting through butter. First up though, let's get you onto the All Aboard app. Just search for All Aboard Phonics on the app or Google Play Store. You'll see a little logo like this. It's free to use and the app will turbo boost your child's progress each day. So what I suggest doing is pause the video here, find and download the app on your phone, and then you're all ready to get started. Okay, so you're going to hear various terms used by your child's class teacher, and it is always nice to know what they mean. So firstly, what actually is phonics? Well, a phoneme is a term used to describe a single sound in a word. For instance, the word cat has 3 phonemes, k, a, t. All words are made up of little sounds just like that. So if these are phonemes, then phonics is just a way of teaching reading with knowledge of the phonemes. In phonics, your child will be taught the sound of the phonemes and which letters can represent them. The tricky thing in English, though, is that some letters can represent different sounds. So, for example, the letter A has the sound A in the phonetic alphabet, like in words such as ant, apple, and attic. But actually, the letter A can represent far more sounds. Just take a look at these examples and you'll begin to see what I mean. So we've got the O sound in wasp, the R sound in father, the A sound in snake, the O sound in ball, and the E sound in many. Because it is so complicated, we start with just simple letter to sound relationships and then build up on this knowledge over reception in year 1. Grapheme is the next funny term that you might hear being used, and it's just a techie word for the letter or letters that represent a phoneme. So the word sit has 3 letters and 3 phonemes, s, I, t. So each letter is a grapheme. But sail has 4 letters, but only 3 phonemes, s, a, o. So the middle 2 letters are one single grapheme. 2-letter graphemes, which make one single sound, are called digraphs, like A and I in the word sail. 3-letter graphemes that make one single sound are called trigraphs, like the letters I, G, and H in night, which make the single sound I, n, I, t. Voicing the phonemes in a word is when you say each phoneme in turn as you look at the graphemes. It's good to listen to our videos where we voice all the phonemes. You'll see how crisp they should be in those videos, and that makes the next step much easier, which is blending. So your child has voiced the sounds in a word, possibly with your help. Now the trick is to run them together into the word, and that is blending. Blending can be quite tricky at first, but our little trick for practicing is to blend a word that you have already broken apart. Breaking a word apart is called segmenting it. So you would take the word cat, segment it into k, a, t, and then blend it back together into cat. If your child does that with 5 words a day, blending will quickly become easy for them. The last term that is good to know is a pictophone. This is actually something unique to All Aboard Phonics, which is the program that your child's school will be using. A pictophone is a little visual character which we use to represent each phoneme. So here is the ant in pink pants for the A sound, and here are the kangaroos reading the news for the K sound. They are going to help your child crack this in lots of little ways. So the better they know the pictophones, the quicker they will learn to read. Finally, have fun. The more a child starts to love reading, the more opportunities they will have in life.